It's a breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Rushane Barnett will face the death penalty, so the prosecutor of Clarendon requests. Greetings, and salutations to all nations. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm Rastafari, soldier of Deep Roots TV, and if this is your first time tuning in, hit that red subscribe button, and we're going to have a great relationship. Thank you for tuning in here for Deep Roots TV, ladies and gentlemen. You heard me right. Rushane Barnett, the man accused of killing a mother and her 4 children in Cocoa Peace, Clarendon last week, will face the death penalty, according to the office of the Director of Public Prosecution. Ladies and gentlemen, in Clarendon, it's a breaking news. Notice was served to Barnett when he appeared to court today in front of Judge Linton Pusey in the Supreme Court Tuesday. He has yet to obtain legal counsel. 5 counts of murder have been brought against Barnett, who is from Wilson Run in Trelawney and Papine, St. Andrew. On Tuesday, June 21st, the bodies of 31-year-old Kimesha Wright, a practitioner nurse student, 15-year-old Kimanda Smith, 11-year-old Shara-Lee Smith, 5-year-old Rafaella Smith, and 23-month-old Kishawn Henry, all of New Road, Cocoa Peace, Chapel District of Clarendon, were found inside their home with chopped wounds and slashed throat. Ladies and gentlemen, Barnett is said to have fled to Wilson Run in Trelawney, where he was captured. He was charged based on caution statement that was provided to him by the police. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard this. Now, I'm just shocked out of my mind right now to hear this. Now, I must apologize for my ignorance. I personally did not know that Jamaica had a death penalty. Shock. I'm telling you, I'm shocked. I did not know. Leave your comment, ladies and gentlemen, if you knew. Because all these egregious crimes, especially murder, that has been going on, and I've been on YouTube for days, years, months, saying Jamaica need a death penalty, and nobody gave me a clue that we had a death penalty. Much less, no one I've ever heard said somebody need to be put to death. No lawyer, no prosecutor. I'm looking up the information, ladies and gentlemen, and I did see, Zamunda back in 2017 in an article calling for the death penalty. But I apologize for my ignorance. And then I started researching and I saw that, Nathan Foster was the last one that was convicted back in 1988 and was, given the death penalty. There was a moratorium placed on the death penalty. And in 1999, a series of hanging, probably about 50 or so, was scheduled. But following the recent hanging, the first 20 years, they basically didn't carry out any execution. Now, I'm always saying that a government invent crime. Now, people, wanna talk to me here now. Jamaica that have led the world in murder capital multiple times, and you're telling me we have a death penalty in place and we have not been using it? Hey, I'm a Rasta man, and I don't advocate for killing my sisters and brothers, but I definitely do not advocate anyone, sister, brothers, auntie, stranger, destroying innocent people. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a shock to me. It is a shock to me. I never took the time for research, for find out, for know that Jamaica have a death penalty. And it's not like the moratorium is still on it, ladies and gentlemen. The moratorium has been lifted. and it has been lifting a while now. You can see, since 2009, the moratorium has been lifted on capital punishment in Jamaica, and execution in Jamaica could resume. However, there have not been none since, and we have led the world with murder capital. We have led the world with violence against women and children. We are worse than places like Ecuador, Afghanistan, and all those things. And you're talking about human rights. That's why I tell you that government invent crime. The people, them continue to take this on a mad. You're telling me that a country that leads the world in murder has a death penalty and have not used it. Have not used it for over 30 years. People, me not advocate for kill off nobody. What I'm saying is, when crime is out of hand, you have to set an example, not to the one who done and do the crime already, but for the others that will think about doing a crime. You have to drive home some restraint to unkind, because man is not kind. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm repeating. Rushane Barnett, the young man who killed the young woman and the young children. I'm using that word young because we are a nation that are breeding a bunch of criminals. I mean, not talk about no regular criminals. I'm not going on the music. I'm not going on the movie. I'm going to the parenting, because the parenting of my nations are younger than the children. The parents them, me say, the parents them of my nation, at them a bleach, at them a wear tights, at them a party, at them a hot gal, at them a rude boy, at them a gallus, at them a drink the most rum, at them a wind up like a go-go, and me a talk the man them. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. A young man like Rushane Barnett, he's a young youth, 21 years old. Then you have a young woman like Kimesha Wright, that's 31 years old. A nurse practitioner going to school. But guess what? She's 31. 4 youths. Common thing that me now look down upon her breathing ability. But that is what's going on. How can she take care of the youth them now and go be a nurse? Those children are going to grow up without a mother. And it doesn't seem like the father was there. Now the last one had a father and he was actually a soldier. How you think that man feel him can't do nothing? And you have Jamaica sitting down upon them hand for years. Pure blood and tears. And they have a tool, a law. Anytime we have such an egregious crime, the prosecutor is supposed to bring the death penalty to the line and allow the judge or the Privy Council to strike it down. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have to put these people down in a gruesome way, like hanging. We don't even have to use electric chair. We have many simple things where we can use. You are going to put them to sleep and they don't wake up. You cannot continue to make innocent people, innocent citizens, good taxpayers to be afraid of walking outside and living, and you're not enforcing the law that's available to you. This is a shock. This is an embarrassment. This is ridiculous that you gonna wait until now to make a little young 20-something-year-old an example. Not that I'm advocating him not to get it. Because listen, I've been telling you now, so the God has been acting too good. What I'm saying, if we have legal parameters to use to vaccine these criminals and to deter the future ones, why aren't we using it? Why haven't anyone been advocating it? I'm a grown man. I find myself well read. But sometimes when you don't know, people may want to know for share the file here. No. Jamaica have a death penalty? What me did there? Jamaica have a death penalty and we no use it. Ladies and gentlemen, me I tell you again, the lead prosecutor in Clarendon is recommending the death penalty for Rushane Barnett, the man who killed the young woman and her 4 picnic them. And I am shocked. I'm embarrassed to did not know that Jamaica have a death penalty. Because all the gruesome killings that has been going on for the last decade, all the gruesome killing that has been going on, all the murder and crime, multiple kidnapping, rapes, and Uno tell me say, we have a death penalty and we not use it for deter these criminal minds. Those punishments are not for the people them who commit the crime and are going to get death. The punishment is for others that would think that they would dare violate humans in an inhumane way. It's a deterrent mechanism, and when it don't work, you use it. It's like owning a weapon. You don't have it to go, they go commit pure crime. It's to defend and protect. It's to deter the taking of your life. That's a last means necessary avenue. The death penalty is the last means necessary. And your wholeness. Me cannot believe. Me cannot believe you have a death penalty and me there say we need a death penalty. So it's the government that is encouraging the crime. It's the government who have this little ace in his pocket. So when an election year, him can pull it out. So it's the government that is promoting the murder and the killing. Now me overstand. I uno I let out the prisoner them in a jail if come out the road come murder man. Gots to be, ladies and gentlemen. Gots to be. I am just saying, how can we have a death penalty and we are wait till now, till man murder 4 children and the mother? When we must have millions of Jamaicans in a prison for murder. I need to check the statistic, which country have more citizens on death penalty. You hear what I said? From the way the egregious crime has been ramped, and now I realize allowed by the government. Jamaican government must be letting out criminals out of jail for go do crime. This is unbelievable. I feel so bad, people. I feel real bad. I did not know Jamaica have a death penalty. You mean people are lose them life like this all this time? And no prosecutor, no one bring up and say, no, that's it, enough. Make an example of somebody. Then how much people you going to allow to die? You have a death penalty and you make so many people cry. You have a death penalty and you cause so much drive-by. You have a death penalty and you make people all know say boy a pay hits around yard now. You have a death penalty and you make people can't go out at night. Afraid. And what do you know, man? Then people don't see the government promote the killing of the nation. Then if the government have a death penalty and people are kill off people, now it's Clarendon, 20-something-year-old man who don't want to put eyes on Papan. How you feed so much criminals? How? When I get the money from to feed and house and jail so much criminal? So a business you know deal with. A business you know run so. Something up to something. Me no want to feed no man. We kill nobody. You don't think me rather him go work, do some hard labor, or you put him to death. That will decrease the amount of dead weight per week, and that will decrease the amount of people who want to figure out. Anybody will love life will rethink it. And if him not rethink it, we take him life as him blink it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am perturbed, surprised, shocked, elated that this prosecutor have enough testicle fortitude to push the barriers and the boundaries to actually do that, so this could come out in the news so I can be informed. Because I just presume, I just assume and made an A of myself that Jamaica didn't have a death penalty. Then how come no one is advocating to kill the criminals? How come no one is advocating to clean the streets? How come no one is advocating to eradicate the pestilence that's amongst us? Ladies and gentlemen, I am peed off. I cannot believe this. Me can't believe this. So we know, so we have a solution in our hand. I don't know I talk about equal rights and human rights. Then if you have a right to kill me, me have a right to done you too. Uno take man for fall. Uno see it's plain open. Everybody hush hush. Because everybody know the solution. Church people afraid to go to church. Man I go in a church, go done church people. You're mad. Man I take away baby, man I murder 23-month-old baby in mother, in sister. Jamaicans, where are your morality? Jamaicans, what example are you setting in today's society? It is unbelievable that it is playing out in the open now. We are a community of criminals. It's unbelievable. Me can't believe this. Me 40-something-year-old and me never know. We have a death penalty and we make people a kill off people, so. Uno mad. How do uno man? Uno take man for fool. Uno take man for fool, man, go lock over primary or good school. Uno take man for fool, really. Uno no want no change. Uno do not want no change. If I'm me, every one of them will kill people who me line him up. Me line him up and feed him to some big dirty alligator. What do you? Uno take man for fool. Who? Privy Council Human Rights? Privy Council Human Rights. Check any one of them country here. England, Canada, America, them have death penalty and go chop crime. But it's 2022. Me not care about with size. You know, if a million of them commit murder, done all of them, every single one. It is unbelievable and perturbed and pissed. Me cross. Me find myself, me feel like a dodo. Because me find myself to be a well-read person. But it never crossed me to research it. Because I always hear them say, them not no death penalty. Me always hear them say it's off the books. But I when me young that. But I did not know that it's back on the books from 2009. And the man they make 2,000 people that get queng. And not even one. You don't have to kill everybody that commit murder. Not even one. You just make an example so you can come out in the news and come out in the newspaper so you look up at them and say, oh. Because a lot of people think say them no death penalty no there. Because there is no way that everybody in a Jamaica know that there's a death penalty. And uno no use it for 30 years. And for 30 years, man a kill man viciously a Jamaica. That's wickedness in high and low places right there. And them think them man fi fight. Whoever the politician, whoever the head of police, whoever the head of prostitution or prosecutor because of pay prostituting and prostitute the people them life. This is unbelievable. Ridiculous. They're saying that in Clarendon, the lead prosecutor today in court open up my eye and request the death penalty for Rushane Barnett, the young man that committed the gruesome killing of the young lady, Mrs. Wright, in Cocoa Peace, Clarendon, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm a little turned up because I am shocked to know that Jamaica has a death penalty. That the death penalty was last used in 1988. The death penalty then was put on moratorium. The death penalty then was put back on the books since 2009. And since, you see what them do? Them pass it from 88. And this so now, everybody were born from, say, 70s, coming all the way up. We did young. We don't remember nothing. So by you reach all 88, them stop it. And then they come all the way up through the 90s, 2000, and 2009, them lift it. And for some reason, those who were born in the 70s and 80s and the 90s and the 2010 presume there wasn't no death penalty because in them time there wasn't any. But it was lifted 2009. And it's not like, everybody heard or everybody know. So right now, me want to make everybody know. Simple. I want everybody know. So I want to share this file. I want to give it to anybody who make them know say Jamaica have a death penalty. It was put on moratorium back in 1988. You are going to tell you, last man them done was Nathan Foster for murder. Him couldn't have done a murder. Him couldn't have done what this youth do. Him couldn't have done what me see all the pastor do. Him couldn't have done what me see other man do. Him the wickeder than them man are the wickeder than Nathan Foster. The last man where them killed upon death penalty of Jamaica in 1988. Now in 2009, me I tell you say them lift the moratorium, and from 2009 the government of Jamaica has been playing a blind eye to the worst pandemic that has been bothering Jamaica, ravishing the life, destroying the people. You understand? People are leaving Jamaica in drones, running away and come back. And they're using crime as a barbed wire, as a fence, to make sure you not come back as sweet, sweet Jamaica so them can continue to sell it out to the foreigners them. Because I hunger the people them where they are foreign can't save with. And the people them where they are foreign no one come here. I hunger the people them where they are foreign. No sweet life. That's why them no want lefty. Because Adi say, nah, life sweet. I want to make these wicked men continue to take away the sweetness from people. Take away their one little life. My God, for years, 30 years of sacrifice, on to make the wicked man them a get away with. On to killing and drinking the blood of the poor. This is unbelievable. For 30 years, the big man them in my island Jamaica and make money off a criminal lifestyle, guns on the street, drugs, prison, money. We not make no money off of them thing. They are big investor and big man and make them money there. Because prison have to wear clothes and eat and wear and rent have to play and police have to pay. And if you don't have whole heap of crime, you don't need no police. You are guaranteed. So government invent crime to perpetuate the same cycle. Yeah, sacrificing the poor. Ladies and gentlemen, me no have to say no more. I'm Rastafari soldier. Share up the fight for me, ladies and gentlemen. I am paid off. Because of my lack of knowledge, because of my ignorance. You are guaranteed. I did not know. So anytime there's a gruesome death in Jamaica, the prosecutor has the right, the duty, that's what the prosecutor is there for, to request the right punishment, ladies and gentlemen. And then the judge or whomsoever has the power to either say yes or no, send it up to the Privy Council, make we find out. But if I me have 100 murder case in front of the Privy Council, because them have every year. How about you? Me back up that, me have a whole file for him. Because every year them I try reach 2,000. If me get one, me happy. Because that's my job, to go after the criminals. The criminals, them a go after the innocent people. And the prosecutor is there to prosecute the criminal. But them a go like them a prostitute the people. Them a take the people them and just a waste them life in nothing. A cheat them out. A whore out them values. That's not right, my family. That is not right. To know that we have a law in place. To know that we have the right thing on the books. And none of the legal columns, none of the pillows put forth the word for the people. Defend the life of the people. Try to provide justice and safety for the youth. Try to provide some kind of sanctuary for the elders. How can we have a future when we have a government that have laws and will not enforce them? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari soldier of Deep Roots TV. I'm asking you to hit that red subscribe button if you have not subscribed. Share the file. Yeah. You find the Rastaman channel. Yeah. Build up the Rastaman panel. A more life and a more joy and a more happiness. You stay blessed, ladies and gentlemen. The prosecutor of Clarendon has proposed the death penalty for Rushane Barnett, the young man of Cocoa Peace Clarendon that brought a grisly situation to their peaceful environment, where he killed the mother of 4 and fled to Chilani, ladies and gentlemen, but he was apprehended. Right now, him in a jail, no bail. And the prosecutor is saying that we not even want him to come out. We want to give him the death penalty. And I'm shocked, because me never know say wicked Jamaica have death penalty. Then you say your Babylon around crime. More life, more joy. Yo, leave some comments on the line. Let me know if you didn't know. And if you didn't know, why we not use it? One love, family.
Hello, my name is Ashina and welcome to Deep Roots TV. Pick up Deep Roots TV. Respect, make sure to tune in the year every time.
I can't believe this. The world really cool, you know? The one them have death penalty and make the people them are dead left and right by some wicked thing where people are afraid to come a yard. And for them broke off their neck or electrocute them so people can feel safe from abroad. Them a pet them.